Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another sit down. So today we are doing a reality check, guys. I'm going to tell you what they don't tell you about the journey to relocating to the US. So without wasting time, let's get right into it. So guys, the first thing you need to know is you will need patience and commitment. This journey, guys, is taxing. This journey is hard. You meet a lot of challenges on the way, but you have to be committed. You have to have patience. There are things that will happen that you are not aware of, or you didn't plan for them, and you should not get those things make you look back. Don't look back. Just think of the why you started that journey and why you want to really become a USRN, and keep pushing, because this journey has a lot of challenges. It's taxing, and there are days you'll wake up and question what you are doing, but it is okay. Just keep going, because if you quit, you will regret maybe in the future, because nothing good comes easy. So just keep pushing and pushing, and yeah. So this just is something that will test your patience, it will test your commitment to what you've decided to do, but don't give up. Just keep pushing, and you should know that going into this, it will not be easy, but at the end of the day, it will be worth it after you've started seeing the results of what you've been struggling to achieve. So just know that and keep that in mind. Second thing, guys, you have to know that so many things will be out of your control actually on this journey. And yes, this makes people go crazy and wanna give up. On this journey, the only thing you are in control of is studying for your NCLEX and passing. That is the only thing you are in control of. Other things, there are so many other factors that come into it. You will have to prepare some certificates that are needed in the process, and you might go to those offices and tell you have to wait for these days, and they go way beyond those days that you are waiting. So it is not you, it's out of your control. So just relax. And I think on this point, COVID has taught us so much, because so many people passed their NCLEX, and some of them hadn't even done the NCLEX yet. And the NCLEX centers closed when the COVID pandemic hit. And also some embassies closed down when the COVID pandemic hit. So you see, such people, such things are out of your control, and there is nothing you can do about it. So the best thing you can do is just relax. And if you see something that you have no control over and it is really frustrating you, just relax, take a breather, and take it to God, because there are so many things that you'll meet, and just you ask why should somebody just hurry up and give you this certificate? Why shouldn't they just do this? But there's nothing you can do it. So you just have to take a chill pill and relax and ask God to take care of it, because what can you do? So as you go into this journey, just remember that things will be out of your control, and things that you have no control over, just relax and pray over it, and things will happen. The third thing is, guys, on this journey, you'll meet a lot of pessimists. You'll meet a lot of people who will discourage you. Trust me, even yourself, there are times you'll sit down and start discouraging yourself and start asking yourself if you really are supposed to go on with the journey. And there are people even in your family, even your friends, even your closest people, they will try to demoralize you and tell you this is not working, just stop. Yeah, but I want to encourage you guys to just remember why you started this in the first place, to just remember why you thought of being a nurse in the US. And that enough will keep you going. So don't listen to people who want to talk you out of this, because trust me, you'll meet even people who are not in the process, people who are not even in this journey, who are not even thinking about it, and they want to tell you how this and this will happen, this and this, how the exam will be hard, and how everything is not just good. So don't let that discourage you. Just keep pushing, because nothing good comes easy, guys. Don't go into the to starting your NCLEX process and this journey thinking that it will all be rosy. Nothing good comes easy. There are sacrifices you have to make. You'll have to make those sacrifices. You'll have to skip some family events because you are studying. You'll have to say no to people because, yeah, you have so much going on. But that is just the process. You have to make sacrifices to get what you want. So let not those people around you, or people you meet, or people who have negative perceptive about things, about self-development, discourage you or deter you on this journey. I'm here to tell you guys that it will not be easy. But at the end of the day, it will be worth it. Because I've never met a nurse who at least relocated from my country and is working in the US and is complaining. He's complaining about the work environment and everything. No, I've never met. Because I'll talk about my country. Healthcare system is actually a mess, and there are things that you just read in books and just wish you had, just to make your work easier, or you wish that you had these equipments just to make your patients feel better, or your patients get well, but that technology we don't have. So if your dream is to go ahead and work in the best of the best facilities in the world, you don't want to sit down and sit on it, because nobody lives twice. This life is short, and if you have a dream, just work on it like tomorrow will be your last day, because what will you have to lose? Nothing you lose, but you have a lot to gain. So don't give up. If people discourage you, take the sense out of it, and the other nonsense you can push it aside and forge ahead with your journey. And to add on that, guys, I want to read you this quote. Let people not believe in you, but let it not be you that don't believe in yourself, because that will be a very bad, big disservice that you'll do to yourself. So, fourth, guys, you will incur a lot of expenses and probably become broke on this journey. Yes, you heard me right. Even if you are using an agency, guys, let me just tell you, because this journey has a lot of things that you need to do. There are so many things that your agencies will pay for you, and they are big. They are big purchases they'll make for you. But there are days that things will come up that you haven't planned for. If you are like in my country where we are paid monthly, maybe you have your budget, but then there are things that will come in between that you didn't plan for. They'll need certain documents from you. They'll need you to travel to somewhere to do something. So just know that finances will be an issue on this journey. And unless you are super rich and you are really financially dependent, or so as I was saying, unless you just sat down and put aside a lot of money for this journey specifically, and you never touch it, and you'll use it exactly just for this journey, trust me, at some point you'll have those times that they need something and you really don't have the finances that you put aside for that. And also, guys, the agencies don't pay for your family, they only take care of you. So just remember that even as you are using the agency, your family, visas, and everything, their vaccination, anything to do with your family members, you will need to cater for it by yourself. So if you have a big family and you are relocating, also just know that at some point you need this money. The good thing is that most agencies tell you, if you have a good agency, they'll give you the breakdown of what they'll cater for you and what you will cater for by yourself. So just prepare for that. Prepare financially well as you start this journey. Don't overspend your money on unnecessary things because you'll need this money. So just keep that in mind. Fifth, guy, this process will feel like it's taking forever. And I haven't met someone who told me that my process really went fast. Most of the people come into this journey expecting miracles to happen. They expect that they'll think of this today and tomorrow they work on it, and the next day they are doing their NCLEX, the next day they've passed, and the next day they are exiting. So remember that we go back to the first point. Be patient. This journey will feel like it is taking forever, but always remember that there are things you are not in control of. Just keep pushing and keep praying about it and keep hoping and knowing that at some point you will achieve your objective. So it's normal to feel like nothing is moving. Yeah? Don't stress about tomorrow, because people, if you have an agency, someone is working towards your goal of getting out of your country and being a nurse in the US. If you're waiting for your date in the embassy, I'm sure someone is not sleeping, someone is working, and at some point you'll get your date and you will exit your country and start your dream job. So it will feel like it's taking forever. Things will feel like they are not moving sometimes, but let not that discourage you. 6, guys, I want to tell you this, and hear me loud and clear. This journey has no shortcuts. Repeat after me, guys. There are no shortcuts on becoming a registered nurse in the US. I have met people who told me that someone told me to pay them some money and they'll just process things for them and they'll get to the US and work as a nurse. I have people who told me that there's someone who told them there is a way around the NCLEX and you don't need the NCLEX to actually become a registered nurse in the US. There are people who tell me a lot of weird suggestions that they have received from people. I'm here to tell you guys that there is no shortcut. If you really want to become a legit nurse in the US and work there as a nurse and be a free person and have those privileges that anyone, a US citizen, will have, please don't take shortcuts. Just sit down, study for your NCLEX, do your NCLEX, do the right paper processing, and at the end of the day, you will reap the benefits of being patient and taking the longer route. Actually, there is no other way. It is just one way to become a registered nurse in the US. Unless you want to go there and work as somebody else that I don't know, But to be a registered nurse in the US, there is no shortcut. So take that from me. 7. Guys, the unexpected may happen on this journey. When I started this journey, I never knew there would be COVID. My exam had to be cancelled several times because of the COVID pandemic. I never expected that I'll stay in my country for more than 2 years when I started this journey. But here I am, still waiting for my embassy date. Reason being COVID. There are so many days that I went to some offices and to get maybe a certificate or something, and they tell you come after 21 days, and you go there and it's nothing. There is nothing. There are days you'll go somewhere and you ask for something and someone tells you if you want this faster enough, you have to pay an extra fee. You didn't expect that. You didn't plan for that. So just know and be open-minded that things will happen that are not expected, but it's part of the process, and don't give up. Don't let that discourage you. Just find your way and work on it, and at the end of the day, you'll get what you want. And one day you'll sit down and reflect back and be proud of yourself. 8. And last but not least, you will eventually become a USRN. That is the best thing about this. Yes, you will become a registered nurse in the US. You will go through all these challenges, and at the end of the day, you will get there. So hold on tight, don't give up, continue pursuing your dream, continue studying for the NCLEX, continue waiting, continue if you have already done your NCLEX, continue producing the right documents for your agencies to file your case. And at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, I tell you this, you will become a registered nurse in the US, because nothing good comes easy, and mostly hard work doesn't go unpaid. So just keep on holding on, and at the end of the day, you'll become a registered nurse in the US, and you look back and be proud of yourself. So that is it. Okay guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming and supporting me. Thank you for watching up to this end. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go on and subscribe. Don't miss out this information that I'm giving out for free. Sometimes back when I started this journey, I used to look for someone to at least give me the real picture of what is it to be in this process of becoming a registered nurse in the US. There were not many people who are sharing their journey, but I'm here to help you, to support you through your journey as I'm going through it myself. And if you really appreciate the kind of information that I'm putting across, please subscribe and also hit the like button, and let's get interactive in the comment section. So if you watched to this end, thank you so much for sticking around, and thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.